What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to discuss how Aaliyah emphasized education. Often in the music industry, artists come out well into their adult years when they have already passed high school and sometimes college. However, there are some who come out as young teens that may end up abandoning school altogether just in pursuit of their careers. Aaliyah proved to be an exception to that path. When she started recording her debut album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, she was only 14 years old. She was 15 when it was released in 1994 and had to do extensive promo for it, especially as a new artist. Keep in mind, Aaliyah was only in her beginning years of high school.
Now, we were trying to get in contact and said, well, look, we want to get Aaliyah to come out and do some stuff with us. And, well, she's in high school. And we were like, no, that girl's not in high school because you didn't look, you know how the video looks.
Right. A lot of people thought a lot older than I.
And you know, how have you been, taking this all happened very quickly?
We did. It's something you definitely have to get used to, and I think that's a given at any age. But with high school, I go to Performing Arts High School in Detroit, so they're very supportive of me. So it works out pretty good.
And there's a whole bunch of stars in there, so everybody treats you pretty much the same.
Yeah, the kids want to get into it, so basically most of my friends have been supportive and they've been there for me. They're always going to have a handful that,
She attended the Detroit High School for Fine and Performing Arts, majoring in drama. While the school focused mainly on the arts, Aaliyah still had to take and complete courses in subjects like math and science, which many of us know can be really rigorous. Often asked about balancing her career and education in interviews, Aaliyah always gave encouraging answers, especially for kids that could have potentially been in her predicament.
Imagine, like, how do you go to school now? Like, do you have a tutor? I know some people, sometimes when you're on the road, how does that work? Because folks don't know how that works. So, you go out on the road, what happens,
Well, when I go for short periods of time, I just take the work with me, and I'll do it, myself, and then just hand it back in when I get there. And then if I go for very long periods of time, like if I go out the country or something, I'll take a tutor with me that works in conjunction with the school so that I'll still be doing the same work everyone else is doing.
And I guess at school, performing art, they understand that kind of person, that kind of business. So
very, very quiet.
It's not like a teacher in our regular school would be like, what? You're going on the road, you can't do that.
Forget you, child. No.
As her career took off and her fame grew, so did the demand for touring, interviews, and appearances. Aaliyah would go on the road most of her high school years, but still managed to maintain straight A's.
Come on, you're in your teens.
Yeah, I give that up. I'm still in high school.
Still in high school. But you were telling me, this is interesting. You are a straight A student.
Yes, and I'm proud of it. I just got my 4.0 on my last report card.
Congratulations.
Thank you, and I'm going to maintain it.
Now, what are you going to do with your life? Is music still going to be a big part of it, or do you want to move on to college and aspire to something else, or what?
I do want to go to college. I want to major in music history and minors in engineering because I have an engineering class at my school that I enjoy. So I decided to do some of that in college. But I do want to stay in this business as long as possible because I love it.
I think you were destined to be in this business, huh?
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, so far.
Keeping her straight A's and perfect 4.0 GPA is a feat Aaliyah would maintain and accomplish into the end of high school, when she graduated in 1997 with the same perfect 4.0 GPA. And it's definitely worth noting that this year was after her sophomore album, One in a Million, came out and had just been certified double platinum. The high school would later rename its recital hall in Aaliyah's honor and memory. Aaliyah's success was proof you didn't need to abandon getting an education just for the sake of having a booming career in the music industry. Even in 2001, when Aaliyah was at her peak in music and movies, she still stated in one interview her plans on enrolling in college, preferably NYU, to study Egyptology, a subject she was passionate about. Someone at Aaliyah's age and status in the music industry would rarely publicize their efforts to still go after a college education. But as shown, Aaliyah knew the importance of an education, even if it was just studying and learning more about one of her fascinations, while having a high-profile career. Aaliyah accomplished a lot in her short lifetime. This includes being a great role model for pursuing an education to the highest degree. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.
But how do you feel about what's happening with, with her career?
Well, of course, we're very proud of her. She's been doing this since she's 6 years old, and we just kind of knew she was more or less destined for this line of business. Education is important too. She's an A student, by the way, and we're very proud of that.
Hey.
But we think she's just a beautiful young lady who's intelligent, talented, and is going to go all the way.
Thank you.